Good morning once again, my dear 12th class students. Today I have picked up chapter number 4 from Vistas. Today I will be teaching you chapter number 4 of Vistas titled The Enemy. The Enemy is a story, almost a truthful story, almost a biography type of a story, which is written by Pearl S. Buck. And it starts with, before the reading, it starts with a wonderful question. That if at all in the World War times or the war times, if at all you are a Japanese doctor and an American who is your enemy, America is a country which has been taught to you that in the world war it's your enemy, and you see an American Navy or soldier on the shores of your house, and you are a doctor, and he is sick, he's been hit by a bullet, the wound is there, he's bleeding, he's unconscious, his dress is telling, his uniform is telling that he is an American, and you are not alone, you are a known doctor, Sadao Hockey, a famous surgeon. There are so many servants in your house, your children are there, your wife is there. What will you do? Will you save him as a doctor? Because that's your Hippocratic oath. That I will serve the human being without looking at his caste, color, creed, religion, nation, anything. And the point is, sir, Hippocratic oath is only for normal times. This is world war, na? In world war times, why should I help an enemy? So what about humanity then? What will you do? Will you follow the Hippocratic oath as a human being? Or will you follow the nation and its pride as a patriot? Will you be a doctor or a human being or a patriot or a mixture of all? What will you do? That's the story, and it's an interesting story. And it's easier said than done. I am a doctor, I should help, I will help. No. The problems will be there. You are not alone. The society is watching you. And you might be considered as a anti-national creature. Will you take that risk? Will you take that risk? In India, to support Muslim community, will you? Openly. That's the question. Timely questions. The enemy. So who is the enemy? The enemy is the mind, the thought process. And that's what Pearl S. Buck is going to bring in front of us. Sadao Hockey is a Japanese doctor who has been trained and taught in America. He got his education in America, and now America has become his enemy. It is in America that he got a chance to meet his wife in a professor's house party, wherein he proposed. She accepted, but he was worried whether my father, who is a totalitarian of the culture, of the tradition, she should be a Japanese girl, otherwise no marriage. And she comes to be a Japanese girl, and the marriage just happens. Hana is her name. So, educated in America, got married with an American educated girl over there, and a surgeon who is such a high caliber surgeon with a precise incision that in the World War, when everybody who is fit enough is asked to be a soldier, Sadao Hockey is not asked to join the army because there he is serving. The general is quite sick over there. The Japanese general is quite old and he is sick, and he feels that only Sadao Hockey can cure me if at all I get selfishness. Where is the patriotism there? Country first. Why self-help in the generals? So second question has also been raised, that Sadao Hockey is allowed to stay and work to develop more surgeries instead of going for surgery. That is war. Why? Because general needs him. Country also needs him. So the questions have been posed. And those will be the questions which will be asked by the CBSE board to you. So keep that in mind while reading the entire chapter. Finds the man on the shore, wife is along with him, they go. The thought is again the same which is going on, whether to save or not. They do save, they bring him to the home and tell the servants that we are going to give him to the Japanese military, he will be handed. But he was sick, he was ill, so we thought of. So servants also agree. And then the need of washing him, taking care of him, giving surgery to him, washing his wound, stitching his wound, creating everything at the home itself takes place. And it takes time. And the servants have now started to realize that this doctor is not going to tell the Japanese military that there is an American soldier in his house. So they have started to give their opinion. Even their gardener, who is age old, Sadao has been a young child in front of him. Even he is not trusting. So Sadao is coming. I told you it's not easy to take a decision to support someone whom the country thinks to be enemy. The country tags to be the enemy. And then they leave. And when they leave, again the fear is there. Once they leave, they will tell the military or the police that there is an American. So that fear is also there. So how to deal with this fear now? The patient, John, is getting better day by day. And in a way, he is thanking the doctor and his wife and his family and feeling good to be, because no one loves to be in war type of situation. No one enjoys. It is only a part of duty that he has been doing. He has been asked by his nation to do a duty, he was doing that, and in the process got hurt. So he is feeling better at that place. He doesn't want to leave. He is feeling like home in Dr. Sadao Hockey's house. But Sadao Hockey is in different kind of trouble. He goes to the general has got sick, and he goes to and it's a call has come, and he thinks that okay, the servants have gone and told him, and now I will have to tell the truth. So he goes, but he finds that no, it was not the servants. The servants have kept their word. If they didn't promise, at least they kept quiet. Just, we will not part of it. You do whatever you want to do, but we will not be part of it. That type of an attitude. And the general is sick, and Sadao then tells him, after treating him, that this was the case and I have treated him, and you do whatever you want to do. And general promises that you don't worry, I will be sending assassins in the night time. You just keep the veranda and the balcony open and the gates open, and they will come and clean him. Clean him means kill him. And the body will be taken over. So you have done your job, we will do our job. It's okay. But the assassins, every night is a difficult night for Sadao, Hockey and Hannah. Even if a leaf is falling and there is some sound of a dog or something, they feel the assassins have come to kill the man whom they treated and made alive. He was almost dying. So those nights are difficult, terrible. But assassins are not been sent by the general. They never come. And John is getting better. And then Sadao comes with one more plan. He's a Japanese doctor and an intelligent one. He gives him a boat and tells him that close by there is a Korean island and there are ships which pass from there, and they will help you to go over to your country, back to your country. He keeps lot of food and nutrition and other equipments in the boat. so that he can travel if he has to travel or survive for 10-15 days. And then he also tells that if you get a ship, it's okay, but if you do not get a ship or something is there, just gunshot of a lightning, so that I will know that you are in some kind of trouble or you are not getting whatever or the other. He leaves, he doesn't want to leave, he leaves, and then there is no air gunshot. That means he has found and that's how the story ends. Now the questions will come that why didn't General send the assassin? It must be coming. What is it called? Dereliction of duty? What is dereliction of duty in the part of? Was it a dereliction of duty on the part of General? Why? So this type of short answer questions and long answer questions are there in the NCERT solutions. Please go through it, read and find out questions along with this. The read and find out will be the short questions, but you should read the entire story so that you can answer each and every question, whether it's a short answer question or a LAQ, because in this exams you will be answering both type of questions. So after read and find out questions, then you do go to reading with insight type of questions, and also you can take help from internet to get, if not write all the answers and questions in your copy, at least read them so that you are acquainted with them, so that when the question is asked in the exam you are able to answer. With that, I, as your teacher, ask the enemy and the friend within you to wake up and show you the right path. Thank you so much.